Ty Waters at 57. Michael Baldwin, the freshman, at 174. Rune Lawrence at 197. And victories for Gabe Willishell for Wyoming. Sloan Swan, Eddie Knightenbach, and now the heavyweight Christian Carroll. At 125, it's Jett Strickenberger against Sefton Douglas of Wyoming.
This is another rematch from Cliff Keen. Jett picked up a 17-0 tech fall over Douglas there. But one thing that I want to talk about off of that is Douglas was able to keep number 19 Brady Rourke to a decision last week against SDU, which is vital, saving those bonus points for the Cowboys. It was a big part in picking up the upset over number 10. So you can see maybe a defensive approach here, trying to keep this match close and help get the Cowboys a win in Morgantown. But Strickenberger covering it. Douglas still has the ankle, so there's no 2 yet. And it's because he's under that ankle, whereas earlier in the match, when I forget what match it was exactly, but they had the ankle under the body. Now the takedown is given.
Strickenberger on the board. Midway through period number 1.
Douglas still staying on that ankle, which keeps him in good position. Isn't allowing, and there's a stalemate from the official. A good call, because there wasn't much that you could go out of there. Douglas, if he could have got the separation, maybe could have elevated that ankle even more and, you know, turned back in and gotten his hips away. Strickenberger was trying to work that claw. Nothing. We get the restart. There's Strickenberger right to the claw immediately. Douglas doing a good job hand fighting. As soon as he hand fights, though, Jett goes to the half. Now he's got working both boots in. Got Douglas's hips down to the mat, head down into the mat, posted up. Official's going to warn him there. Need to build that base, keep wrestling through this position. But just getting shut down right now with the top offense from Strickenberger.
Strickenberger spent a minute 15 on top after that first takedown. Now we've got the whistle here with 30 seconds left.
You get the, because you have control of the ankle there, even though it was in the bulldog position, the referee was still counting off for it. So it is, you get the stalling warning. 28 left in the first.
Wyoming with the lead on the scoreboard. Strickenberger trying to put West Virginia back in front. He's won 3 straight, battled his way through an injury earlier this year.
Jett got a little bit out in front of himself there, and Douglas able to get in position for a Peterson. He's trying to get that wrist under control, I believe, is why he can't roll it through, but Strickenberger just stays tough and doesn't allow it as the first period comes to a close.
Strickenberger wants to start on the bottom as he confers with the bench, and they all agree. Strickenberger on the bottom to start period number 2. He spent the final 145 of that first period on top after the lone takedown of the match so far. Strickenberger up quickly. Taken back down.
Jett still trying to pressure back in here. Douglas has the bar. Trying to work a bar and work that half up in, but Jett just staying tough, pushing back in, pushing the hips away. He's just trying to walk up in, and he gets the reversal there as he gets those hips away. It turns back in real quick. Similar to the position I was talking about earlier with when Douglas had the ankle. If he could just get those hips away, he could turn back in. Strickenberger able to do it when Douglas has a deep armbar there from the top position.
Strickenberger with a takedown and now the reversal. And it's a 5-1 lead for West Virginia's two-time NCAA qualifier. Under a minute to go here, second period. Out of time left, 35 seconds left.
Coach Flynn yelling for action. You need bonus points here.
Yeah.
You've gotten bonus points before against them. In fact, you know, you get the tech against them at a tournament, but like I said at the beginning of the match, that's a tournament setting. Dual meet settings are completely different. You're wrestling for your team. There, Jett able to get the takedown and put himself in position to get the major as we head towards the third. And there's another point from
Mountaineer bench wants an explanation there. You saw Mark Branch off the Wyoming bench. They spotted something. Alerted the official. The official blew the whistle for the potentially dangerous, and Douglas ends up with a point. So it's 8-2 on the scoreboard with 13 seconds left in the second period. Strickenberger with a quick breather, and now we'll restart.
On the beat for the Pioneers,
Strickenberger with the ride time point and an 8-2 lead. We'll restart the second period clock. Strickenberger will finish the second on top. We head to the third.
There's a takedown from Jett, just right to the high crotch. Immediately turns back in towards the head. The hips were down.
Third period underway.
There's Douglas in on a shot of his own. Strickenberger trying to push that far knee away. Now he's got that near ankle, trying to lift that up. Douglas just staying tough with his hips to the mat, just staying locked on the leg. Like I said, for Douglas, this is a big time win if you're able to keep this to a decision and eliminate bonus points there. Strickenberger, I thought he was going to try and pancake him there. Just get the over-unders and maybe drive in a little bit, hit him over. But I think what we're going to see is more of a sprint in this third period of just getting points on the board, not necessarily one big put him to his back score. And there's the stall call.
A whistle with 1:11 to go. Wyoming up 15-14. Against Strickenberger going for bonus points here. It's going to come down to 133 pounds. There's a caution against Strickenberger. He jumped the whistle. Gunnar Andrick, the true freshman for West Virginia, against Luke Willershell. And Wyoming at the moment has the lead, but Strickenberger looking to put West Virginia back in front, looking for some bonus points, up 11-4 with that ride time point. And Strickenberger trying to get some bonus points for the Mountaineers. Sefton Douglas trying to hang on here. We're down to 40 seconds.
Douglas, like I said, he's got what he's right where he wants there with that sort of the head wrap there.
Restart with 32 seconds left.
Jett still in position to pick up the major, but major would only tie it, make it completely up to our 133-pound matchup.
Strickenberger, shot there. He's got 15 seconds. We've got 133-pound match remaining. Andrick against Willow-Shell. It's going to come down to that as Douglas will have time expire here. Jett Strickenberger, a 12-4 victory at 125 pounds. Jett improves to 14-3 on the year. This is his 53rd career win.
Out of those about final 3 flurries there, Douglas gets right to that lock from the front headlock.